Ever wondered if she's really into you or just desperate for your attention? Let's be honest, folks, the dating world is a jungle out there. You got mixed signals flying faster than a flock of pigeons in Central Park. That's why you gotta learn how to read the signs, separate the genuine from the games. We're gonna dive deep into the top proven signs she's desperate for you. Recognizing these signs, well, it can save you a whole lot of heartache down the line. Trust me on this one. Now look, it's normal to be excited about someone new, especially when you feel that initial spark and connection. It's thrilling, right? You want to talk to them, get to know them better, and share your day with them. But there's a line between enthusiasm and straight-up desperation. Constantly bombarding someone with messages and calls can quickly turn from endearing to overwhelming. Let me paint you a picture. You meet a woman, you hit it off, and there's an undeniable chemistry. You exchange numbers and everything seems to be going perfectly. You exchange numbers. All's good so far, right? You feel excited about the potential of this new connection. But then the phone starts blowing up. Texts every 5 minutes, notifications piling up one after another. It becomes a constant stream of messages. And if you don't respond quickly enough, the calls start coming in. It's like there's no escape from the constant need for attention. It's like she's got nothing else going on in her life but to wait for your response. This kind of behavior can be suffocating and a major turnoff. That, my friend, is a red flag the size of Texas. It's a sign that she might be overly dependent or insecure. A woman who's secure, who's got her own thing going on, won't be glued to her phone. She'll have her own interests, her own life, and won't need constant validation. She's not going to be glued to her phone waiting for you. She'll be busy living her life, and that's a good thing. She's going to give you space, let you breathe. A healthy relationship allows both partners to have their own space and time. Remember, balance is key in any relationship. It's important to find a middle ground where both of you feel comfortable and respected. So take it slow, give each other space, and let the relationship grow naturally. Jealousy, my friend, it's a dangerous game. A little bit here and there, well, it can be kind of flattering. But when it's constant, when she's getting bent out of shape over every little interaction you have with another female, that's a problem. Let's say you're out with friends and you happen to chat with the waitress a little too long for her liking. Suddenly you're in the doghouse. She's accusing you of flirting, making you feel guilty for something you didn't even do. That kind of insecurity and possessiveness, it's toxic. A healthy relationship is built on trust and understanding, not suspicion and accusations. Now, we all like to know what our significant other is up to, but there's a difference between checking in and full-blown surveillance. If she's constantly demanding to know your whereabouts, who you're with, what you're doing every second of the day, that's a major red flag. It's like she's trying to control your every move, and that's not healthy. A woman who trusts you, who respects your space, she's not gonna feel the need to keep you on a short leash. She's gonna give you the freedom to live your life, and she's gonna trust that you'll come back to her. Chapter 4, The Yes Woman. Look, we all want to be with someone who shares our interests, someone who gets excited about the same things we do. It's natural to seek that connection, that common ground. But when she's agreeing with everything you say, without a second thought, it starts to feel a bit off. Even when it's clear she doesn't have a clue what you're talking about, she just nods along, trying to keep up. It's a sign she's trying too hard to fit into your world, to be what she thinks you want her to be. She's so desperate for your approval, for your validation, that she's willing to lose herself in the process. She morphs into whoever she thinks you want her to be, changing her likes, her dislikes, even her personality. But that's not real, folks. A real woman, a confident and independent woman. She's got her own opinions, her own passions, her own voice. She stands firm in who she is. She's not afraid to challenge you, to disagree with you, to stand her ground. She'll call you out when you're wrong, not to belittle you, but to help you grow. That's the kind of woman you want by your side. Someone who supports you but also keeps you grounded. Someone who keeps it real, who is genuine and true to herself. Not someone who just nods and smiles, losing herself in the process. Embrace authenticity and you'll find a connection that's truly meaningful. Chapter 5. The Show-Off. Listen, there's nothing wrong with a woman who takes pride in her appearance or accomplishments. But when she's constantly trying to one-up you, to outshine you, to make sure all eyes are on her, it's a sign she's more interested in validation than in a genuine connection. I'm talking about the woman who brags about her designer clothes, her exotic vacations, her high-powered job, all while subtly putting you down. She's so busy trying to impress you, she doesn't realize that true confidence comes from within, not from external validation. Chapter 6. Always at your beck and call. Now it's great to be with someone who's flexible, someone who can adapt to different situations and make time for you. Flexibility in a relationship is a wonderful trait that can help both partners feel valued and appreciated. It's a sign of mutual respect and understanding when someone is willing to adjust their schedule to spend quality time together. It shows that they care about the relationship and are invested in making it work. But when she's dropping everything at a moment's notice, canceling plans with friends, and constantly rearranging her entire schedule just to fit into yours, it becomes a different story. This kind of behavior can indicate that she's putting you on a pedestal, prioritizing your needs and desires above her own. While it might feel flattering at first, it can lead to an unhealthy dynamic. When someone makes you the center of their universe, it can create an imbalance in the relationship. It's important for both partners to maintain their individuality and personal interests. She's making you the center of her universe, and that's a recipe for disaster. A relationship should be a partnership, not a one-sided affair where one person is constantly orbiting the other. A woman who values her own time, her own friends, her own life, is more likely to have a balanced and healthy relationship. She understands the importance of maintaining her own identity and not losing herself in the relationship. A woman who values her own time, her own friends, her own life, is going to make you a priority, but she's not going to revolve her entire world around you. She knows that a fulfilling relationship is built on mutual respect and shared experiences. She's going to make you a priority, but she's not going to revolve her entire world around you. She understands that a healthy relationship is about two individuals coming together, not one person constantly orbiting the other. She understands that a healthy relationship is about two individuals coming together, each bringing their own strengths and interests to the table. It's about supporting each other while also allowing space for personal growth. She understands that a healthy relationship is about two individuals coming together, not one person constantly orbiting the other. It's about finding a balance where both partners feel valued and respected. In the end, a strong relationship is built on mutual respect, understanding, and the ability to maintain individuality while growing together as a couple. Chapter 7. Okay folks, this one's a biggie. You've been on a few dates, maybe spent a night or two together, and suddenly she's talking about wedding bells, baby names, and picking out curtains for your future home. Whoa, Nelly, pump the brakes! That kind of future tripping, it's a sure sign she's more in love with the idea of you than with the actual you. She's projecting her fantasies onto you, ignoring any red flags and rushing headfirst into a fantasy. Remember, real love takes time to develop. It's about building a foundation, getting to know each other on a deeper level, not rushing into a fairy tale that doesn't exist. Chapter 8. Look, everyone likes a good compliment now and then, but when she's constantly fishing for validation, seeking your approval on everything from her outfit to her intelligence, it's a sign she's insecure and lacking self-esteem. She's looking to you to fill a void within herself, and that's a lot of pressure to put on anyone. A confident woman, she derives her sense of worth from within. She doesn't need constant reassurance from others to feel good about herself. Chapter 9. Now, physical intimacy is an important part of any romantic relationship, but when she's pushing for it too soon, before you've had a chance to establish an emotional connection, it's a sign she's looking for validation in all the wrong places. She's equating sex with love, and that's a dangerous game to play. Real intimacy, it's about more than just physical attraction. It's about trust, respect, and a deep emotional connection. Don't let anyone pressure you into moving faster than you're comfortable with. Remember, you set the pace in your relationships. So, there you have it folks, the top signs, she's desperate. Remember, recognizing these signs is crucial for building healthy, fulfilling relationships. You deserve someone who's genuinely into you, not just desperate for attention. Don't settle for anything less. Now, if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more relationship advice. And don't forget to share this video with your friends, because everyone deserves to find real love. Stay tuned for more relationship insights.